today we're going to move into arithmetic sequences and partial sums. Arithmetic, what does that remind you of when I say the word? What does the word remind you of when you read the word? Because you probably wouldn't have said arithmetic, would you? Arithmetic. Basic arithmetic is addition, subtraction, yes? And that's what arithmetic is. Arithmetic is, arithmetic sequence is a sequence whose consecutive terms have a common difference. What I mean by difference, that means I can add or subtract, okay? If it is arithmetic, it has a common difference. 6 through 20, even, I think the majority of those is it arithmetic? That's the question I'd ask you. So to figure out if it has a common difference, I take the second number minus the first, the third minus the second, the fourth minus, how did I get from one number to the next, right? And it says common, so they all have to be the what? The same. If they are not all the same, then it is not an arithmetic sequence. Got it? That second sheet you did last week, where I said, figure out it, those were all arithmetic. You subtracted or added the same thing every single time. Those were arithmetic sequences. They were really nice and easy to figure out, weren't they? Okay, so I have 2 to 7, 7 to 12, 12 to 17. What am I doing every time? Adding 5. So I'm adding 5, adding 5, adding 5, adding 5, adding 5. Okay, is it arithmetic? Yeah. Yes. So your answer would be yes, and the common difference is what? 5. So yes, and that's what's being S. D equals 5. And if I was subtracting, it wouldn't be 5, it would be what? Negative 5. So on B, negative 100, negative 80, negative 60, negative 40, negative 20. I'm adding 20 this time still because my numbers are getting less negative, correct? Mm-hmm. Is the first one infinite or finite?
Yeah.
Infinite. Why? Dot, dot, dot. What about the second one?
No.
It's finite. So I can't assume that it keeps going, can I? No. So it's yes. And I was going to do it again. And D equals what? 20. Can I find the sum of this? Because it would be negative 100, minus 80, minus 60, minus 40, minus 20, wouldn't it? Why would they be minuses instead of plus? Because they're all negative. Okay? So we 120, 240, 300, negative 300. So I can find the sum of this one. Can I find the sum of that one?
No, because it's infinite.
It's going to keep going, right? I'm going to add 5 forever. So can I ever get to the end? Nope. But could I ask you for the 20th partial sum of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Could I ask you for the 85th partial sum?
Yeah.
Yeah. But could I ask you for the sum? No. So I can't just ask you for the sum of this one. Can I ask you just for the sum of that? Yeah. Could I still ask you for the second partial sum? Okay. Could I ask you for the 7th partial sum? No, because there's only how many terms? 5. Okay. So, are the following sequence arithmetic? And if so, you need to state their common difference. So I have 7, 11, 15, and 19. What's going on for each one?
Plus 4.
Plus 4? Plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. So it's yes, and the common difference is what? 4. Now, they have the equation right there, and we're going to show you how to write that equation really quick. But it's there so we can see it. Okay, what's happening on number 2? 1, 4, 9, 16.
You're adding... Oh, no,
Well, no. Is it arithmetic? So I'm looking for addition, subtraction.
No.
Okay. So the first to the second, it would be plus 3, right? Yes?
Yeah.
And then it would be plus 5, and then it would be plus 7, and plus. It actually is n squared, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that arithmetic?
No.
No. Okay, it's no. There's no common difference. Or it's not. No common difference. What about 3, 2, negative 3, negative 8, negative 13?
You're going down
Minus
5 over 10.
Going 5, so minus 5, minus 5. What if this was minus 7 right here? Would it be arithmetic?
No.
Nope. Have to be what? The same. So, yes, and D is what?
Negative 5.
Okay. Everyone's first instinct is say, nope, it's not, because it's fractions and I don't want to deal with it, right? In order to compare fractions, I have to have a common denominator, yes?
Yeah.
What would my common denominator probably be here?
4.
4. So this 1 would be 4 over 4, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, 4 over 4 here. And this would be what, 6
over 4.
over 4?
Yes, we're not going
So I have to subtract, right? So I have 5 minus 4 over 4. And then I would have 6 minus 5 over 4. And 7 minus 6 over 4. What do all those equal?
1/4.
1/4. So is it arithmetic?
Yeah.
Yes. And your common difference is 1/4. How did I find the common difference? The second minus the first, right? The third minus the second. Isn't that how you find the change between two numbers? You take the second one minus the first one? Is that not how you would do it if I gave you two numbers and I said find the difference? You'd subtract, right? Okay, that's how you're going to do it. Questions? Everyone ready for us to go on?
Yeah.
So, the nth term of the arithmetic sequence. This is the definition. You need to know this. I will not give it to you on your test. You need to write it every time you use it today, because then by the time your assignment's over, you should what? Know it. I can guarantee you there is one of these on your ACT. And if you remember it, it will make it a lot easier than using your guess and check method that you had to use in 9-1. Promise you. So this is what it is. A sub n equals a sub 1